Every time I feel can't be no different. Swear me up.
Hey my beautiful people, it's your girl Ciaaa and welcome back to Ciaaa Talk. I am so sorry. It's about to be almost a year now since I've posted, and this is extremely embarrassing, but I really had a lot going on. Life really got to me this year, you know. I had to deal with a lot of stuff. I apologize for that. Please forgive your girl. I promise I'm gonna get back on my filming. I'm feeling a lot better. But this is a vlog today, so you guys is gonna really get caught up with everything that's been going on in my life. And let's start. If you guys didn't know, January 9th was my birthday. I had a shitty, emphasis on shitty ass birthday. Let me tell you guys why. I planned a trip to Vegas, supposed to be a girls trip, whatever, didn't happen. I'm just over doing shit for people, and then when it's your turn to do something, people go ghost or whatever, but it is what it is. It's supposed to be a girls trip. People started falling out of the blue, and it was down to one person, and that person actually canceled on me on the day before I was supposed to fly out to Vegas. I'm not about to let nobody spoil my birthday trip. It's my 25th birthday. I'm about to go make the best of it. But my seizures was acting up really bad. So I'm like, do I really want to do this? And do I want to waste my suite that I got? Absolutely not. I'm going to make the best of my birthday. I got there. Wasn't the best start. I ended up in the hospital when I was there. I kept having seizures back to back. Even before we even land, I kept having seizures. Then that was it. I posted it on my Insta story. My friend Cortez seen it. He hit me up and said he was gonna fly out. I thought it was bullshit, you know, because like, you just gonna pick up and fly out to Vegas? That was kind of out of the ordinary, but he did in fact flew out to I said flew he did in fact come to Vegas, which actually made my birthday so good. Really appreciate that because I was by myself, you know. So we had a lot of fun. I will never be able to thank him for what he did because are you serious? You really here? Okay. After that, came back to Georgia, more seizures, fell in a deep depression because nothing was going right. My medical work due to COVID, so I was really at a low point, to the point where I got hospitalized. I got sent to a mental institution in February to help with my seizures and with my depression because they felt like my seizures were triggered because of my emotions, which is a possibility because I am under a lot of stress. Went there, got seen. It was a horrible experience. I actually got attacked at that mental institution by a patient. He really injured me really bad. I'm still having back pains from that incident, and it actually messes with my PTSD. I went through that. Then I was still trying to finish college, all this other stuff. I fell behind in school. My GPA dropped from a 4.0 to a 3.5. Disappointed myself. When I tell you God works in mysterious ways, he does, because I end up getting accepted into the National Honor Society. I became the president, and I was a part of the criminal justice program as well. A lot of good stuff happening, but I still felt I wasn't achieving what I needed to because of the whole setback. They catch up. My grades were it was iffy. That was the first time I ever had a C in college. That really hit hard because I pay out of pocket for school, and my grandpa we go half and half. So I'm like, dang, my grandpa's investing his retirement money into my education, and I get a C. That's not something I was proud of at all. Fast forward, finish that semester. I'm thinking I'm going to be held back or whatever. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be held back like it was high school or something. I get an email from my advisor, which is also my criminal justice professor, well, one of them, and she informed me that, you know, you have 2 more classes left and then you'll be done. I'm like, what? Yay. So I did my classes. It was actually hell registering for those 2 classes because I was misinformed, but everything got fixed in the end. I ended up graduating on May 22nd of 2021. Yay. So I'm proud of myself, especially by me being an immigrant in this country, coming over here and all that stuff. That's a huge accomplishment for me. So I was really happy. My graduation was shitty. It was shitty. But I was just glad that I got my degree and I'm out of this school because it was ghetto. It was supposed to be a parade graduation. Horrible. They did not do anything properly. Then the lady messed up my announcement, pronounced my name incorrect, like words and stuff that I got. She messed up everything, which really irked my nerves. But I got my degree, so it is what it is. So after that, I was working the security company that I told myself I would never go back to, but hey, pandemic, you need money, you got to put your pride aside, and that's what I did, because I was working at Lenox Square Mall doing security there, even around the time that I graduated. I actually enjoyed working there, but after that shooting with a colleague of mine that got injured, I went ahead and put an emergency transfer in because I just didn't feel safe being there anymore. Change of scenery being at Lenox. It was good while it lasted. As I was saying, I put in my emergency transfer, went back to my original site that I started off with at this company I work for, the site that triggered my seizures. Was it the smartest decision to do? No, but it was hard to find another site, and I knew that site was always hiring. So I went back. I started back there on July 1st, and that was the most horrible experience going back there. I really got to see the side of him that everybody was warning me about. My check was messed up all the time. I had to keep emailing about my money just to get a response. Oh, I'll investigate it. What's there to investigate? You knew I worked these days. You knew I worked such and such time. What are you doing? It was too much payroll discrepancy, and I had to get out there. I had to, because if I didn't, I probably would have been fired from the company if I would have went off on him the way I wanted to. I did it the professional way. I asked if I could be transferred. He kept giving me BS. And then some stuff happened in between that. I had to go above his head and, you know, handle my business at the end of the day. So now I work at another site. I've only been working there for a month, and I don't feel like I fit in. I just feel like an outsider there. But it's only been a month, so I really have to give it some time and see how things go before I can make a final judgment. And that's basically what I'm doing. It's a nice site. It's just big as ever. But thank God I do not have to be walking 24/7. I just sit down at a desk and I'm perfectly fine. So that's 10 times better, you know, especially with my condition. Speaking of my medical condition, I get to find out on October 25th what has been causing, you know, my seizures, and that is next Monday. I am beyond excited because it's been a year and a half now since I've been struggling with having seizures. So just to know that my day is finally coming just makes me really happy. Like, I cried about it already, so y'all will not be seeing me crying today. It's a good thing, you know. And just to finally get my answers, and by the grace of God, I am medically cleared, so I can start driving. I can go back to living normally, like going out, having fun, not being scared. If I go out, what if I have a seizure? What if I get overheated? I don't have to worry about stuff like that. It'll be good, and I could get back to dating. Stop dating because my seizures just made me insecure, and it's crazy, you know. So I'm extremely excited. So that's basically a synopsis of how my life has been going from January up to October. and I can't wait. I didn't really get to do much traveling like I planned to do this year due to the fact the pandemic. Working was like, that's the only thing I could do just to feel a tad bit sane. So I really didn't get to do much. I went to New York in September, I believe, on the 17th through the 20th. I went to check on my grandfather to make sure he was okay, because we got word that he was in the hospital. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that was the most horrible fucking trip I ever fucking had. Horrible. And this is my second time seeing my grandfather since I've been in America, and I've been in America for 18 years, you know? I was glad to see my papa. When he seen me, his eyes lit up, which made me feel so much better. But the experience I had with his wife was horrible. That lady made me feel like I was a thug. She even said it because of my tattoos and stuff. Like, make sure you put educated thug if you gonna call me anything. You feel me? Like, disgusting thing you could do. And the way she tried to belittle me, all I could do was get up and walk away. Because if I stayed there, I would have said something. There would have been no coming back from that. That is one lady that made me feel like I wasn't welcome. And she kept complaining. Like, it was an issue with my biker shorts, my tattoo, my arm showing. I don't know how old you think I am, but baby girl, I'm 25. I'm not doing this with you. So I knew she was pissy about my biker shorts. I didn't give a damn. I got my way to the hospital and back. I wore what I wanted to wear. If my grandfather don't have an issue with it, you shouldn't have an issue with it, ma'am. And that's just how I felt about it. So I took off of work to be treated this way. Matter of fact, my new site, because I started my new site on September 9th. And I'm just like, dang, I take off my new site just to come down here and get treated like trash by you. And the kicker that really pissed me off was the statement, why didn't she just stay with her other family in Jersey and just cross the bridge? You gotta be one ignorant person to say some crap like that. And then she would run back and tell my grandfather, my sick grandfather that was in the hospital for I think a month or so, this man is sick, and you going back and telling him that was just OD too much. Mark my word, I don't want nothing to do with her. I know half of y'all that kind of like watch my videos, some of you guys are family. Y'all can take it how y'all want to take it. I really don't care. I'm an adult. Feel how you want to feel. Half of y'all, I don't even talk to you guys, and honestly, I don't even like half of y'all. It's what it is. Feel how you want to feel. Really don't care. But yeah, was I a little petty towards the end of this? I was, but it is what it is. I need you guys to understand. Other than that, I've been peachy, you know, enjoying my 20s. This is gonna be up pretty soon. So I have nothing to really like complain about. I feel blessed. I am blessed. I have my life, and my health is kind of like, but we're getting there, so that's good. So this is coming to an end for my blog, so I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for still being a subscriber after I've been missing in action for so long. So thank you very much. Please do not forget, never let nobody dim your light no matter what. You are, listen to me, you are God's gift, and always remember that. Don't ever let nobody play you out of nothing. Thank you again. Be blessed. See you next time.